Most young Pakistanis think parliament isn't working because politicians are corrupt or incompetent. But truth is harder. Our parliament has been hollowed out from two sides, governments and citizens. Every government in Pakistan comes to power through parliament and then immediately sidelines the very institution that created it. They bypass debate, rush laws, avoid committees. They treat parliament as a stage, not a system. Because real scrutiny happens inside the parliament. And scrutiny is inconvenient, almost to every government. So governments choose convenience over accountability, year after year, party after party. That is how institutions weaken, not through collapse, but through neglect. But governments are only half the story. The other half is us, the citizens. We do not ask the questions that we need to ask from the parliament. We neither understand the parliament nor we understand how it works. We don't ask how our representatives voted. We don't ask what questions they raised. We don't ask whether committees even met or whether ministers attended the parliamentary sittings or the committee meetings. We only ask for two things. Please fix my street. Please give my child a job. But that is municipal work. That is local government work. That is not parliament. That is not policy level work. So our MPs respond to the incentives we create. Service delivery for their core network, not oversight, not legislation, not national policy. They follow our demands, not their constitutional mandate. That is the part we never admit. MPs sit in the middle of this tug of war. Government does not empower them. Citizens don't expect anything from them beyond favors. And when elections come, they worry more about what their party thinks than what their constituency thinks. Because tickets, not performance, determines political survival. So Parliament becomes a place where everyone shows up, but very little statecraft actually happens inside the Parliament. This is not a failure of individuals, it's a failure of incentives and the system. If you're young, here is what this means for you. When Parliament weakens, policies weaken. Budgets weaken. Accountability weakens. Your future weakens. You cannot fix inflation, joblessness, education, foreign policy, or security. It is the institution responsible for oversight which is supposed to take these decisions. And that institution is treated like decoration. Parliament is supposed to be the control room of the state. But as 2026 unfolds, watch three things. Are parliamentary committees meeting regularly? Are ministers attending? If committees stay weak, oversight stays dead. Does Parliament meet and does it scrutinize the budget, or is budget rushed through? Budgets are where accountability truly happens. And finally, how are bills passed? Are they rushed through? Do they go through committees? Or are they just last-minute amendments that are just carried through the Parliament? The real truth is this: if Parliament fails, government avoids scrutiny. And when citizens stop demanding it, Parliament cannot carry out accountability. Both things are happening at the same time for decades. That is not a structure. That is the chaos that we have created inside this country. If this gives you a clear lens on how Pakistan's Parliament works and how it should work and what should be your role, join me next week.